Hey guys, Jeremy here from How to Hockey with the Hockey Movement, and in this video I'm talking about 3 ways we can prolong the life of your hockey stick. These things can be expensive, so we want to make sure we can squeeze every last dollar we can out of them. Let's get right to it. There's 2 main ways a hockey stick's going to break. The first one is right along the bottom of the blade right here, and the second one is along the shaft. I break most of mine along the bottom of the blade, so I'm going to talk about that first. It's pretty common for hockey sticks to break along the bottom of the blade, but a lot of newer hockey players don't know about this. So what you can do is grab your hockey stick, grab the toe right here, and then grab the heel, and give it a little twist. And if that's opening up right there, if you see a crack or anything like that opening up, your hockey stick is pooched. What happens is when you shoot, then the blade is going to open up and you're going to lose a lot of power and a lot of accuracy. So test your stick right now, see if there's any give. It should be nice and firm. If the blade wiggles or twists at all, it might be time for a new hockey stick. How can you prevent the bottom of your blade from breaking? The easiest way is just to always keep it taped up. So you can see my tape's worn off here and I've continued to stick handle with it. And it doesn't even matter if you're just on the ice. Even the ice, stick handling, contacting the surface is going to be wearing that away. A little bit slower than if you're off the ice, but it still does wear it. So you want to retape your stick anytime you see any of the blade coming through. That's going to help prolong the life of your hockey stick. You can see the composite material on the stick starting to wear through, and you start to see the layers of the hockey stick. That means I've been using this stick without having it taped up, and that will eventually lead to this blade breaking. So I got to tape this thing up. There's 2 main ways you're going to break your stick on the shaft. That's either from repeated impact shots and stresses of the stick, or from a hack or a slash. And sometimes the hack can lead to a break from an impact shot. You can see right here there's some nicks out of the hockey stick. It's mostly out of the paint, superficial, but sometimes that creates a little break on the stick right there. And it's not going to break your stick right away, but what happens is the more you use your stick, the bigger that break gets, and eventually it leads to the stick breaking. So 2 ways that you can prevent your stick from breaking on the shaft. Number 1 is to put a little tape in the high impact spot. So as a centerman, what I would normally do is tape up the high impact spot on my stick where most of the hacks and slashes happen, which is basically from the CCM logo and down. So I just take some black hockey tape that all up, and that's going to reduce a lot of those hacks and slashes that could lead to the breakage of the stick. You'll see above that spot there's not too many hacks and slashes, and they're not as powerful of slashes when you get them up high. So putting a little bit of tape around the bottom, it doesn't look good, but it can help prolong the life of your stick. The third thing you can do to prolong the life of your hockey stick is to take it easy on the slap shots. Yes, these slap shots can affect your stick and lead to it breaking because it's a really high impact shot. So every time that blade hits the ice, every time that blade hits the puck, you're basically smashing a piece of hard rubber right against the blade. And it's going to lead to micro breaks inside the blade and eventually lead it to breaking. Also on the shaft, I mean, you guys see the deformation that happens when you flex that thing, huge bend. So the more slap shot you take, the more it's going to stress that stick and the more likely it's going to break. So if you play in a league where there's no slap shots, if you take it easy and don't take 50 slap shots every time you're at warm up or pickup hockey, you're probably going to have your stick a lot longer. Alright guys, that's all the tips for how to prolong the life of your hockey stick. Hopefully these tips will help you save a little bit of money. If you like these videos, hit that subscribe button. We do new hockey videos every single week. Thanks a lot for watching. We'll see you in the next video.